We will now have remarks from the Honorable Eric Evelyn.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson. And I know that the protocol has been very extensively established. And I just want to adopt the protocol and especially recognize the Deputy Governor General and Mr. Liburd and all of us who are here today. It's a proud moment for me and for all of Nevis, all of Nevisians at home, abroad, visitors alike. We are here today because we're here at the start of a new chapter. Amen, yes. A new chapter for NASPA. And as I sat there and I looked at the mission statement for NASPA, and the start of it says to foster and promote high quality services. This is indeed a new chapter for the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority. It's a new chapter in our development here on the island of Nevis. A new chapter in the tourism industry. Of course, it's a new chapter in travel, seamless travel between the sister islands of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I say a new chapter because to come to this stage, we would have passed through several chapters. There was the chapter, you heard about the conceptualizing of the project in the cabinet from the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. There was a chapter when we had to purchase the land. There was a chapter when we had to start the pier. There was a chapter when it was finished. There was a chapter when we had to start the work on this building. There was a chapter when the building was finished. And now we are at this chapter when we will officially open this spanking new facility for the use of Nevisians and Kittitians and visitors alike. And this is a facility that all of us should be proud of. Of course, we've had several stumbling blocks along the way. But I am happy to be part of an administration that has the vision and the foresight. And as the Premier would say, and let me apologize for his absence, he would have loved to be here, but he's under the weather. He called this morning and he was really in bad shape. And we trust he will have a speedy recovery for the Easter. But he would have loved to be here. And so I bring apology on behalf of the Premier. But as I said, we've had numerous stumbling blocks along the way. And of course, anybody who is involved in construction, whether you're a contractor, whether you're the person for whom the building is being built, know that there are sometimes unavoidable slowdowns. And of course, as Honorable Alexis Jeffers would have said, we've been criticized, but we are an administration that takes the criticism sometimes, and we are an administration that has come to ignore the noise and press on. And because we pressed on, we are at this point today where we will open this facility. And I'm sure all of us who are here and all of us who will enter the doors of this facility will be very pleased with what we have done. Now, we are here to open this facility. And this demonstrates, we're here because this demonstrates that your caring, CCM-led Nevis Island administration had that vision and that foresight. Of course, we realized the tremendous potential that existed in terms of travel between St. Kitts and Nevis. And we decided we must tap into that potential. And we decided Nevisians and residents must benefit. And that is why we embarked on this project. And of course, it is a project where Nevisians are benefiting. We have heard so much about the water taxi facility. And of course, we've heard so much about the water taxi trade. And we've heard many times that that trade is wholly and solely Nevision. Nevision owned, Nevision operated, Nevision managed. And we can see the results of that foresight and the vision of the Nevis Island administration. When we pass here at Oualie on a daily basis, when we see the scores of persons who use this facility, when we see the scores of vehicles, some of them can't even find parking space, that traverse, when we see the scores of vehicles that are parked here, and the number of persons that traverse the waters, the 2-mile stretch between St. Kitts and Nevis, we would recognize that this was indeed an excellent investment from the Nevis Island administration. And that is what a good government is all about. Investing, and investing properly, and investing where everyone involved can benefit. Of course, this facility will provide more ease and more comfort for our travelers. And of course, this is indeed going to be benefiting all of us on the island of Nevis, on St. Kitts, and of course those who are visiting. Because if we come here on a Saturday in particular, and when we see the numbers of persons who come over from St. Kitts, who would have come from the flights, the international flights that would have landed at the RLB International Airport, and they come through here, we know that this was a welcomed investment for our nationals, our residents, and our visitors. Of course, we can't discount what happens in Charlestown, because people also want to travel through Charlestown as well. But it's always important when the administration can provide options. And this has been an excellent option for travelers between St. Kitts and Nevis. None of us can doubt that. Excellent option. There are many persons who have said that they believe this has been one of the best investments that the Nevis Island administration has made. And as I said, when we pass through here on a daily basis, we can see the testament of that. And so this administration had the vision, had the foresight, and we're here today for this finished product, a finished product that we can all be proud of. Now, the opening of this facility, I believe, has come at the right time. Of course, as I said, we've had delays, but I believe it has come at the right time. It's very timely. It has come at a time when we will see increased travel between St. Kitts and Nevis for the Easter weekend. It has come at a time when we will see increased travel between St. Kitts and Nevis for the well-renowned Nevis Mango Festival. It has come at a time when we will see increased travel for the St. Kitts Music Festival. And, of course, it has come at a time when we are celebrating C50, Culturama 50, and Homecoming, when I believe both Oualie and Charlestown will be bursting at the seams with travelers, with our returning nationals and visitors who alike, who will be here to celebrate with us the 50th anniversary of the Caribbean's greatest summer lime. And so all in all, I think it has come for all of us to benefit. It has come for all of us to take advantage of. I want to say special commendation and kudos to all who have been involved in this project. I want to say special kudos and commendation to the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, because of course we know when he was a part of the cabinet, he was a very hard-working member, still a very hard-working person, still contributing well. And of course, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers is one who always believed once he has a vision, it has to come to fruition. And he would have pushed and pushed and pushed for this project. And Honorable Jeffers, I want to thank you for all of the hard work that you would have done as the previous Minister of the Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation. And of course, the Honorable Jeffers would have spoken about all who would have been involved in the project. I too want to say thanks to the excellent work that has been done by the contractor, all of the subcontractors, to Ms. Camille Kelly, I want to specially single out the Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation, the General Manager, Mr. Bonkamper and Ms. Chapman. Of course, when I took over as Minister with responsibility for the NHLDC, I had to take the baton from the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. I was pleased to take the baton, and I ran, and I have crossed the finish line where this building is concerned. I am delighted that I had the opportunity to be a part of the management of this project, and I was pleased to give my services to the people and the island of Nevis. I want to say kudos and congratulations to all who have been involved. And as I said, when we enter the doors of this building, I think it will be a building that all of us should be proud of. I want to take this opportunity to say how proud I am. I want to speak on behalf of the Premier who is absent, how proud he is, how proud we are as an administration to have come this far by faith, that we're here today on the 28th day of March, 2024, to commission the opening of this Oualie water taxi facility. I want to commend the good folks at NASPA, and I want to say to the traveling public, we thank you for your patience. And I believe when you start using this facility, you will say it was worth the wait. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to call the manager, the general manager of the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority, Mr. Oral Brandy, to officially hand over the keys to this facility.